What is going on, everybody? Hey, CBW. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Veronica. Welcome to the stream. We are going to do some farm sim. I'm just setting a couple things up, so come in, hang out, chat with me for a few minutes before we get started. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope all my volumes are working. It looks like they are, as best I can tell. All right, just one for you for now. We're not going to do it the whole stream, though. We don't want to overuse the button because then the button would get sad and then we don't want that. So, all right. So as I said, I hope you're all doing well. Let's get a couple things set up. How are you doing, CBW? I hope the rest of your stream went great. And what was I thinking of? There was something I was going to tell you too. It was Stream Deck related, and I can't for the life of me remember it at the moment. But if it comes to mind, I will mention it. All right, let's get things situated. Oh, da 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 da. All right, transferring the game. Bam. All right, here we go. In game, it is getting late in the day, so we may go to sleep at some point. Give me one sec. Turn down the volume a little bit just so I'm not yelling into the room. You know what I mean? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just trying to remember. I know about where I left off. I feel like I'm forgetting something. The only other thing, and I was thinking about this the other day, one of the mods I have for PC, right? If I turn off my webcam, you can see it. In the top left-hand corner, there's like it's like a production, bar right up there. And it's kind of nice. It tells you like the input and output of your various productions and stuff like that, like the small BGA I've got over here. My problem is, even on my 32-inch TV, the text is super small. And I'm not sure if there's a way I can change that. I haven't really dicked with it, but it gives me, I can kind of read it enough to be dangerous. But let's see, what time is it for me? It is 6:49, so almost 7 o'clock. My streams typically begin somewhere between 6 and 7 because, it depends on puppies and dinner and the usual stuff. What's going on, Jared? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hold on. For everybody that's in here, thanks for being the early ones. It's great to have you here. Farm Dog Jim for president. That's right. Can I get a what? 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 All right. So what I did last stream, or after last stream, I actually spent a couple hours afterward just emptying that other silo. It's not even close to empty, but I put let's see. I gotta go backward. I don't know what's going on either. I'm a little glitchy as of right now, and I'm not quite sure why. Like, I'm almost like lagging a little bit. It feels like it anyway. It might be mod or something I've got in because I added a handful more mods, but I've got a chunk of this done. Obviously, it's not completely gone, and this front stuff won't pick up. So that's part of the issue previous. Now I know Maypole has come out for consoles, so basically the final or the third version of it is situated now, which is awesome. The only downside is where I've made as much progress as I have, I don't really want to start over. So I don't know how I'm going to work that. I don't know if I'm going to do a bunch of stuff and come back and like start a new save and do a bunch of it off camera and then kind of try and get back to where I was, or if I'm just gonna say screw it and keep going with what I got. Holy crap. Nice, Jared. Hey, Julia, what's going on? Glitchy is better than itchy. It depends. Depends on where the itch is. Doing some snow running here later on. That's cool, man. I actually thought about actually streaming some snow runner sometime next week. I was thinking it'd be a good game to live stream, right? So I can still talk to you guys because it's not like a really fast-paced game. So I might do that. What brand of combine harvester are you using? Hey, what's going on, Austin? Hey, Nuclear Salmon, what's going on? What's going on, David? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. And to answer your question, Austin, where is my harvester? You know the stupid part is, I just ran all the way out here and I'm pretty sure my harvester is actually back at the farm. Yep, it is. Alright. Back to the farm, everybody. This is one of only a few kind of cheaty mods, I guess you can say, that I use. Mainly because I prefer more realism, obviously, but running like all the way out to a field to check something is just much easier if I just zoom out there real quick instead of spending 20 minutes like having you guys watch me run from one end to the other. Where the hell did I put that harvester? Power went off right here before your stream ended. Ah, that's rough. Let's see. Quick goes with the buttons. Oh, you don't even know. You know what, Julia? For picking up on that, we're gonna give you a round of applause. Did somebody say 50-piece nugget?
Hello, chicken nugget.
Ooh, chicken nuggets.
Can I get a hashtag sweet corn?
And sweet corn. It sounds like a dinner. So Austin Benninger 720 Tryon. It's the smaller of the tracked classes. But I actually really like it. I like class, I just don't use them very often. But I do actually like this harvester. It's nice. So CBW, here's the question, right? How often do you love ham and bacon, or do you ever get sick of it because you're surrounded by it? Fireman Steve! The king of the shorts. He's doing some great shorts and shit. Everyone go check him out. Well, check everybody out. Anybody in here who's a content creator. Support your local content creators, people. I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I doing? I think I need... Hold on. I gotta check. I think I was windrowing, I believe. I was windrowing and windrowing and baling. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. So to update you guys, I know I'm running all over the place, but I forgot what I have done. I eat it less than you would think. Yeah. Of course, Steve. No worries. No worries. Alright. Like I said, sorry guys, I know I'm running back and forth. I'm just trying to remember where I put the other piece. I got a couple new things to show off to you guys. Like I said, I played about a couple hours. I did 3 or 4 loads of the the silage, and I put it directly into the BGA so I can make some digestate. And we got cows. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I put it in here. I broke down and I bought a Robert Evolumix for mixing my cow feed. And I got cows. And I've only got 20 of them, so there's not a lot, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Gonna get some silage off them. I mean, not silage, Jesus. Some, no, screw it. I'm going first person for a few minutes. Not yet, sweetheart. You just went out a little while ago. Not yet, sweetie. My girl is asking. Third person looks like GTA. Yeah, kinda. It does. The one thing I like is it gives you kind of the scale a bit better. Now, granted, I'm on PC, so I also have another mod on here that is realistic player size or something. So, like, when I stand next to this, you know, in first person, you're kind of like, okay, but it makes me slightly shorter, but you can see like the scale difference, which I don't know, to me kind of makes it feel like, okay, now I'm actually, you know, I don't know, I like it. It adds a little more for me. Alright, so what was I doing? Okay, so I fed the cows. I've got cows. I got 20 cows. I got a bunch of stuff over there. I think I have to go finish baling. That is the next step. No, you're not going out yet. You just went out, sweetheart. Alright. I promise we're gonna do stuff. Just have to get there. I should have just just buy a fucking one of the John Deere Gators just to drive around in. Alright. I'm gonna finish baling up this field. Alright, lower. Lower. No. Oh, I know why. That's why. I unhooked it because I was using it to, I unhooked it because I was using this to load the... I made a few hay bales and I put them into the mixer. That's what it is. Time is it for everybody. Alright, let's get this field going. Oh, side note for PC people, there is this really cool mod, and it's like extra. Where the hell is it? I might not be able to find it right now, but that's fine. There's another. Ah, right here. It's like extra settings or something, right? And on in the menu, you can choose your lighting from installed maps. So I've actually got Comston lighting on this, which is why it looks so epic. So, just a random thing that popped into my head that I wanted to share with you guys. Steve is a night owl for living where he lives. Steve is a madman. Ooh, I like that. Hold on. Let's see. What do we got? Steve is a madman. We'll see if that worked. Steve is a madman. Yes, yes, he is. Ah, I love making buttons. It's like, I know what you're all really here for. You're here for the buttons. You're not here for the farming. I really do gotta figure out what this, like, lagginess, though. It's kind of bugging me. Alright. Let's do 9. Alright, I have... Hey, 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 leave the girl alone, bud. Be nice. Alright. Need clam one. Okay, Steve, but what's it gonna say? Button contest between, yeah. It could be. But see, CBW is using buttons also for Farm Sim. I'll get the side panel, so I'm using all my buttons are either, transitions or voices and shit. So I think I'm a little ahead. We'll see. I'm sure CBW will pull some stuff out of his ass. Buttons? Yeah. That's right, CBW. Buttons. I didn't. Somebody else did. I don't know who it was. I think it was someone who actually was abducted in the shaman's van, but it happens. So they added, what was it in the mod hub? They got real dirt, which they've had for a little bit. Then they got real dirt fix, and then real dirt tracks. So, like, I think what it is if I go in and I get my my tires all green from doing grass, right? And then I go drive on the tar, it leaves grass trails behind instead of, like, dirt trails. It's awesome. Alright, let's see. CBW fence specialist. Well, he knocks them down so he can put them back up. Hashtag Steve Dave. Oh dear.
Steve Dave!
You had to bring him into it, didn't you?
Steve Dave.
Hey, don't get mad at me, man.
Steve Dave.
Yeah, apparently people like you, Steve Dave.
Steve Dave!
Yeah, I know, you're all excited. Red button on a nuclear power plant. I don't have an explosion, per se. I've got thunder. But it's not the same. Someone from the crawl space. Oh god, there goes another one. That's why Shaming's not in stream. He's out gathering people. Oh, so many buttons. You know, in 19 and even 17, I hated round bailers because of the whole fact that you had to stop and let them out. But you know what? It's really not that bad. I did look at getting a square baler, but I don't know the money. I got 28,000 and I've already borrowed. God, I think I borrowed 300. I'm up to 300,000 that I owe the bank after buying the cows and the mixer and the what do you call it, the telehandler. I feel like I got something else too, and I don't remember what it was. So there might be another surprise on the farm that I don't actually remember. With his van offering free candy, dude, the Shaman Man's van is legendary.
Gonna get a what?
That's right, Shaman, I see you there. Oh, no, don't eat the free candy. Well, I mean, if it's free, as long as I actually get the candy in the end, right? Like, if it's like, enter the van and you get free candy, as long as I get the candy, I won't really be that disappointed. I think it depends on the delivery and the follow-through on the promise of candy. So, what would you do if we get you up to 100? What do you mean, Veronica? What will I do? I will be epic as usual. I'll tell you right now, I'm not doing weird fucking shit. I'm not gonna like go stripping and dyeing my hair, you know, because seeing as my hair is so long, maybe I could braid it, but no. Shame of making at least smell it first. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea. um, but yeah, I'm not. I don't know yet. I'll do something. I'll come up with something. We'll do something. Maybe I'll do like a multiplayer stream or something. Get some people to help me. Although unfortunately I probably won't be on this unless they're all PC people. We'll see, Veronica, we'll see. I hadn't even, to be completely honest, I didn't even expect to be where I'm at, so. I just do this for the fun of it, and for the fun of it, to hang out with you guys and shoot the shit and play. So the fact that any of you actually want to sit here and watch me play is fucking fantastic. Especially seeing as I'm not real. I'm just a figment of your imagination. Oh, dude, that's what I need. I need like a... What happens in the van? Sleeps in the woods, so who likes camping? Yes, we know, shaving. You and your... You know, you gotta keep moving those vans around. Eventually someone's gonna find it. That's all I'm saying. And, shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Damn it. Brain. Useless fuck. Alright. Continue moving. Let's see. If I get 200, you get 200. We have to do something maybe? Dude, Farm and Steve, if you want to collab or something, I am totally down. I am totally down. Me and Steve will make some magic together. And not naughty things, don't you think that? I know what you people are like. But nah, Steve and I we could do something fucking cool. Oop. Back up. Alright. Giant goes with they're talking about things could get majorly changed for the new gen consoles. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking like all the updates and stuff. They're gonna get like kind of the cream of the crop. That's kind of to be honest, that doesn't surprise me. That's one of the things I had heard early on was they were saying that they didn't think Farm Sim was gonna run as great on like the PS4 as the PS5. But I mean, all the games have done that, really, and I mean, not just Giants. Like, look at Grand Theft Auto. Back when, what was it? Grand Theft Auto came out for Grand Theft Auto 4 came out for PS3, and then they released it. Like when it came out, they were like, oh, you know, it's for 3, but it's also for 4. But the 4 got a better version, and they did the same thing with Grand Theft Auto 5 and all that shit. So it's like, it doesn't surprise me. It's just, you know, the limitations of the consoles themselves with the systems and stuff implemented in this game, not to mention that now they're going to be releasing like a better version of I mean, you've got the base game, you've got all the stuff, you got production chains and all the palette-y stuff and all that shit, and then on top of that you've got, now we're going to have what do you call it, the ground stuff, you know what I mean, I can't think of this. I can't think of what it's called. The Jesus. Useless brain. I tell you what. Precision farming. Jesus. But that's another thing people don't think about with this game is like, you got your tractors, you got all your equipment, you got all your visuals, right? But they don't think about all the other shit that's happening in the background that you can't see, like the timetables and the calculations of like, you know, how much fertilizer and how much this means how much growth and how quickly it grows depending on the season and the this, that, and the other thing. There's so much, like, it's kind of like BeamNG Drive, right? There's so many calculations that go in, like in an instant, like when you crash a car to make the deformation and everything match the impact and the speed and the velocity and the gravity and all this other shit, that it's not just like instant. Okay, sorry, I get back to you guys. We just need to know where you are at all times. No, CBW. We're not doing that. Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? Yeah, we're not going out yet. Not yet, sweetie. Not yet. The ultimate collab? Yeah. Doggy? Yeah, my puppies are wandering around somewhere. But I'm not getting in the candy van when we get a deal. Oh, come on. That's part of the collab, Steve. You got to get in the van first. That's what shaming wants, and shaming gets what shaming wants. 4X maps for next gen console. Oh shit, that's awesome. That's really awesome for them. Like I said, but the problem is, the downside is the limitation of the older consoles, not to mention the lack of supply of the newer consoles, or at least there was a lack of supply, but they're still scalping them. They're still way overpriced. So, you know, people can't get a hold of them or can't afford them. So you get all these people on the older consoles who are missing out. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of a shitty situation. They're talking about bigger maps for new consoles. Steve always welcome in the Shaman Man's van. Of course he is. He could be a staple of the van. Him and Tosh could hang out. How is Tosh doing? Have you been giving him water? Yes, brains are useless. Yes, they can be. Definitely. You have the memory of a goldfish, dude. I just tangent a lot. It's like ADHD. Get over it. Well, there's also been talk about massive server where you had jobs from truck and farming to being a cop of a big-ass sandbox world. Oh, Jared, are you talking GTA? Kind of like Arma, but more? Are you talking GTA again, or are you talking Farm Sim? Okay, I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Julia. Jared, hello, Chicken Nugget. Let's get Chicken Nugget up in here.
Hello, Chicken Nugget.
Shaman games, we need to go mudding and rock. Oh yeah, dude, me and Jared were playing SnowRunner the other day, and we found this mod map that's like, it's just trails, just fucking trails, and rock crawling and mudding and all this shit. And we were trying out some of the modded trucks, and it's fucking amazing. We definitely need to get you in there. And Stee too. We could get Stee in there. That would be cool as shit. Have a 4 people like mudding, rock crawling shit. You know what I'm saying? Tosh, of course Tosh is still in there. He wouldn't let him out. Why do you think that? How do you think he keeps him as a friend? And a prop. Poor Tosh. Da da da. Nope, that's the wrong button. Alright. Be everything, kind of like shooter, but without guns, just a world, large sandbox, virtual world. Time for SnowRunner. Fuck yeah. Yeah, dude. Farmin' Stee also has SnowRunner, so he could join us. I think it would be a blast. Four guys and a lot of wet meds sounds suspicious to me. Oh, come on, you'll love it, Shaman. Don't hate. You are. What you doing, buddy? Oh, I didn't line up to it correctly. You laying down, bud? Oh, Mr. D's in here hanging out, sitting down next to me, or laying down next to me. I've got a dog bed like right next to my rig, so he can come hang out. All right. All right. We have all the Spin Tires games. They're fantastic, aren't they, Veronica? The map we were on is on a lot of fun. Dude, yeah, it is. Oh, shit. Too far, too fast, not paying attention. Story of my life. Alright, am I the only one that thinks they should beep when they're getting a little closer to the 90 so they're not beeping for like 10 minutes beforehand? Because it always throws me off. It's like, okay, it's beeping, it's beeping, it's beeping, it's beeping. It's like, I'm not there yet. So it almost like cry wolf. You know, it like cries wolf. And then I don't pick up on it when it actually needs to be dumped. It's kind of different. Human games, you bring the candy, we'll bring the fun. Right? Is there mod maps for Snowrunner? Dude, of course there are. It's like Farm Sim, dude. It's like there's mod vehicles, there's mod trailers, there's mod maps, there's all kinds of shit. Snowrunner is the most frustrating game of all time. No, it isn't. Julia, don't you say those negative things about Snowrunner. And it can be frustrating. It depends on what you're driving and where you're driving it and how you're doing it. That's what we were on last night. Dude, we tried rock climbing with fucking... Dude, we were driving Willie's Jeeps. We had Willie's Jeeps and we were out in the middle of nowhere mudding and stuff and like just kept like rolling them over and fixing ourselves and going through mud, and he kept destroying his engine because he didn't put a snorkel on it because he didn't like the way it looked, so he kept sucking water into the engine and screwing it up. So sad. Camera makes it that way, Julia. It can, yeah. Depends on how you're controlling the camera. Hey, what's going on, Farmer Groot? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Here, let's get some shouts for Farmer Groot. I just re-downloaded Snowrunner. I want to get back into it. Yeah, dude, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Two guys in the mud playing where the willies. Two guys in the mud playing with their willies. What could go wrong, dude? Woot woot. Woot woot, I tell ya. Motherfucking woot woot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Woot woot, I tell ya. Motherfucking woot woot. Yep. Dislike the camera so much on Snowrunner it almost makes it unplayable. It depends on what do you... I'm assuming you're using a controller, first of all. Which doesn't make it easy, that I remember. But there's ways of maneuvering the camera. Shame of man. Heck, all this talk, I might bounce and go play some Snowrunner. Dude, of course you will. I wouldn't blame you if you did. Yes. Farm Dog Jim for president. Always Farm Dog Jim. Dude, I'm telling you what, he's getting his campaign going. We're gonna start passing out flyers and such and promotional material here pretty quick. Just gotta get it all situated. Farm Dog Jim will have his day in the limelight. Oh, look at that. You see that? That's beautiful right there. That is how you do it. Look at all these fanciful bales. It's a beautiful thing. Get your show on, Jared. What? Right? Alright. There we go. gonna say the thing's not even running and this thing's like struggling to get it up the hill. Oh, I forgot. I haven't windrowed. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a real quick test because I know sometimes Tosh likes to lurk. Hold on 1 second. Tosh, you want some cake? 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 If he pops up and says cake, I'm gonna like, it's gonna be fantastic. Oh, it's good stuff. You're on console with all your games. Yeah, but I'm not talking, I didn't know if you had like a wheel, Julia, that's what I was getting at. Because I know the wheel can be frustrating too, although I have a G29, there's a couple different ways you can adjust. My puppy's going crazy. Now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you're on console, so either a wheel or the controller. I can't remember how to maneuver the thing with the controller, honestly. I don't recall. Alright. I do know it was a bit of a pain. Ah, so many trees. I need to see. Okay. No, I need this way. Nope, nope. There we go. Alright. Let's see. And SnowRunner cosplay, yes it is. Oh no, the only downside is when you're playing crossplay Farmer Groot, you can't use mods. So, and we had this problem with me and Jared, and like if you're running crossplay, like Steam and Epic are considered different things, even though they're both PC. So if you're on Steam and the other person's on Epic, like they bought it from those places, you can't run mods because it's not off the same thing, so you have to run crossplay. It's kind of stupid. So if you're running crossplay, you can't use mods, period, as far as I'm aware. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you can technically play crossplay. No wheel. Yeah, so I mean, you know, I'm trying to think. I haven't played it in quite a while on console. Not to mention I was using the wheel when I was on console, so I'm probably not going to be a big help there. But I do know, but hey, I mean the camera isn't as bad as it was in MudRunner. And don't get me wrong, I love MudRunner, but SnowRunner is 10 times better in most of the regards. Let's see. Free cake in my non-suspicious black van. Yes, there's always cake. Hey, what's going on, Ronnie Johansson? Let's get a shout out for Ronnie. Alright. What's up, Big Ron? He's a controller on SnowRunner. You do? I don't know why. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a puppy problem, apparently. Alright. Puppy troubles. Puppy troubles. We will get it figured out. But yeah, you use a controller on SnowRunner Steve, that's crazy. But I haven't used a controller on it, honestly. So I basically use the wheel and stuff, except for I use the mouse sometimes to change view. But I don't remember how to do it on controller, honestly. So I would be useless to help. Camera issue, is it like FS without the camera collision mod, so it's always jumping in? Oh, yeah, it does do that. I did have that. Even with the wheel and stuff, it does seem to do that whole like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It's kind of annoying. But I don't know if there's a mod for. There might be a mod for that, Julia. You could check that mod. You know, their mod thing. I don't know if there is, but there might be. How are you doing, Ronnie? I'm doing good. I'm just mod browsing on Stormer. Yeah, dude. Cricket want to try Red Canyon? I'm sure we can try Red Canyon. I don't care. Download whatever, and we'll give it a try. I do really like that map that we've got, though. We haven't even done like a quarter of it. It's crazy. A bit of window shopping, dude. It is. Shaman, seriously, check that shit out. It's great. Use both wheel and controller. Yes, that is the way. Well, I don't use the controller portion. I use the wheel and the mouse because I don't really need anything else. I can do it all with the wheel. I just sometimes the mouse gives me that zoom in, zoom out with the wheel and the fine control, you know, that you can't get with the steering wheel. Use both wheel and controller. Need to invest in wheel controller. Okay, use right and left stick. Yes. Steve, by the way, side note, if you're gonna go with a wheel, go with a G29. It's better than the G920. Nope, already found there. I'm downloading. Alright, there we go. Now, should I just... Alright, we're gonna do one more. One more around the world before I go up and down. How am I, Cricket? I'm doing well, Ronnie. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Just doing grass work. I do enjoy grass work, but doing good, doing good. Chilling. Most of the time I play controller on SnowRunner. That's cool. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Mods are kind of a nightmare to try and find anything. I open it immediately overwhelmed. Yeah, but you gotta think for people like Julia. If you think of the mod hub in Farm Sim, it's kind of the same. If you don't go into category, don't bark at me. Granted, they've got categories, so it works better. You know, they definitely have it better organized than SnowRunner does. But you got to think it's no, don't bark at me. But yeah, they definitely don't have it optimized as well. I feel even on PC, it's kind of rough for the mods in SnowRunner. But then again, I mean, PC's typically different. Like if you're on Steam, they have the Steam Workshop, which you just basically go in and be like, subscribe to this mod, and it just like automatically adds it to the game, so you don't have to do some of the other stuff. Yeah, G29, yeah, dude, it's the best. It's fantastic for Farm Sim too. Eating hamburgers, not cheeseburgers, just hamburgers. Gotta have the cheese. I know, that's what I was thinking, Shaman. All right. It's my birthday in a few months. May I ask the wife? Hint too. Right, dude, Steve. There you go. I tell you what, I have to give Lady Cricket credit. She's pretty much gotten me just about everything I use. So, Christmases and birthdays. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this shit. So, be good to your women, people, and vice versa. Get rid of the wife. Early birthday. Oh, Jesus. Not necessarily, Shaman. Not necessarily. No. Why are you so whiny tonight, sweetheart? I don't know if you guys are seeing this or if it's just me, but I'm definitely getting like this like micro lag. Like just really tiny bits. And I don't know if it's mods or something like that, because I don't feel like I did it last time. I don't know if you guys are seeing it on your end, but... Not yet, sweetheart. It's not time. At least I don't think it's time. Let me look. It's only 7:30. No, you went out like... not too long ago. Alright. He's wanting to go for walks so bad. Poor thing is tired of being in that crawl space. No, my puppies don't live in the crawl space. They get to stay in the house with us. You hit me once, pal, you're dead. Right? You tell him, Veronica. Alright. I'm not seeing anything. Watching chat, not the game, right? Dude, the game don't matter. We're not here for the game, we're here for the socialism. And the epic sheen from my freshly shaven head. Well, seriously though, to be honest, I mean really, despite the fact that it's cool to watch like a new mod or, you know, whatever it might be. I mean, you gotta think of it, most of the time, most of us are going into streams, I mean, one, to support whoever it is, but I mean, a lot of the reason we're there is to interact with the community, you know what I mean? Obviously the streamer as well, but that's why it doesn't always matter what you're doing, as long as you're not doing like something over and over and over and over and over again to the point where it's just like, it bores you to death. But I mean, that's the whole point of this, is like, interacting with the people, you know? You're not social? I would disagree, considering you're talking in a chat with a bunch of random people. I would go so far as to say you're just not social with people you know, which doesn't say much for the people you know. I've got a great face for radio. Dude, I have a face for radio and a voice for print. It's fantastic. If I could, I should just turn into an automated voice. Let's see if I can do that. Let's do automated voice. Can I do automated voice?
Let's do automated voice. Hello, all. If you're having a problem with your computer, please press 1. If you'd like to post a complaint, please press 2. Para español, marque 3.
Family answer to everything, asked Dom. Family answer to everything, asked Dom. Dom, like, are we talking Fast and the Furious Dom here? Not at social in person. You're leaving? Don't. Just jokes, people. Just jokes. This one has sex in your face, just putting it out there. Like. I hope not. That's terrifying, Shaman. What time is it? Hobbies are getting crazy. I don't know what it is tonight. Maybe it's a full moon. Mr. D. I don't know they're being so crazy tonight. Mr. D, what are you barking about? What are you barking about, bud? You guys want to see Mr. D? Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. What are you barking about? What are you barking about, bud? Yes, thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Oh, I know. Oh, boy. Yeah? What you doing? Oh, big stretches. Big stretches. Oh. Alright. Welcome back. Been left alone in a mod shop. I can't stop clicking. Dude, Jared, I had that problem last night. Remember we were trying to start the match and you're like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I'm still in the mods, digging around. I downloaded so many, it's stupid. What up, D-Master? What? What the hell? Oh. Alright. I'm gonna end up cutting into some of the other, but that's fine. Just trying to get it situated. I'd like to offer you all a ride in the van. Come check out the Candy Van, because the Candy Van can. I'd like to offer you all a ride in the van. Come check out the Candy Van, because the Candy Van can. Oh, I'm so retarded. Step away from the game, Jared. We are all here for you. You have our support and we will help you through this. Right. It's okay, Jared. First step is admitting you have a problem, which you've done. So you're on your way. We're here for you. It's like, my name is Jared and I have a problem. Be right back, I have a runner. Jesus. Just one more mod, please. Just one more. It's like the hashtag Candyman can. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's good. Give me a second, I'm thinking. How do you prevent things from getting out of hand? The Candy Van can. How do you prevent things from getting out of hand? The Candy Van can. Ah, I need help. Hey Jared, is there any room in that self-help group? Oh shit. Just shared the live. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you. Braden, is this the CB guy and the K-Bot guy? Dude, how do you not know who I am, Creighton?
Know your role or end up in the crawl space.
How is your weekend going? I'm running. That was great. Oh, shit. What's up, Graydon? How you doing, buddy? Does the candy van play music like an ice cream truck does? I don't know. You'd have to ask Shaman that one. If it does, that would be fantastic. As depending on which song he went for, right? You know. It sucks because there's some like little ditties and song bits and stuff like that in the voice mod that I thought about putting on buttons, but where YouTube's so touchy about music and sounds, I didn't want to chance it. Just kidding. Notice you. Yeah, I figured. Dude, I should put a loudspeaker on top of my van and play that song. You should. You should. You can do whatever you like. Like the song. And put your wings down. Alright. Shaman, it is the best song. I still need to get a button of you singing that. That would be fantastic. Like, getting you singing it, not me singing it. One, because I can't sing, and two, it would just be funnier if I had, like, buttons of other people saying shit. I think that would be fantastic. Dembe, stop. Alright. Why do I feel like that's inaccurate? Oh, wait, no. I'm like, why does this thing only have 1.8 hours? I'm like, that's because this is the baby Valtra. And I don't have that button anymore. The cool part about the button, though... Oh, you guys. CBW, this one's for you. The cool part about that sound mod... Or, not sound mod, but the... Not the voice mod either, the sound deck plugin for the Stream Deck. If you go with the sampler mod, anything you record, it, you know, makes a button, but if you delete it, it actually saves the file to a designated file on your computer that you designate, so you can actually hold on to it for future reference if you ever decide to use it again. So you don't actually like lose it forever if it's something that you actually like and want to use again. So just figured I'd throw that out there. It's handy to know. Oh yeah. I am lagging. I am actually lagging. Why am I lagging? It's gotta be mods or something. Probably a script mod. I've got too many script mods. Nope. That's what I want. Ah, alright. Going backward, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Dude, I just found a World War II trophy carry to match the Willys Jeeps. Hell yeah. Dude, seriously, just Willys Jeeps and Humvees and I'm good. Do you listen to country? Do I listen to country? Against my will. Where I work, we've had WOKQ, which is the local country station, on for the past 13 years. So I'm not quite a fan, we'll say. I mean, I will say there's probably a handful of country songs that I don't absolutely hate, but I'm I like all music, right? But I'm not big on country. I'm kind of all over the place. I love it, like everything from classic rock to metal to alternative to dubstep to techno to a little bit of rap. Not a huge amount, um, but yeah, I'm not. Country's just not my favorite. Like I said, there's a few that I like and a few I don't mind, but definitely not my first choice. Give me some, Zeppelin or Pink Floyd or Ozzy Osbourne or all the way to In Flames, which is my favorite band, to Skrillex, to Pendulum, to Jesus, all over the place. I have a very wide range of tastes. Let's see. Duke and Son. Hold on, buddy. Let's get a fucking shout out for you. Thanks for coming in. And anybody who hasn't, go check out Duke and Sons. He seems like a cool dude. So, go check him out. Yes, I was. Duke, we were terrible at hide and seek. I listen to Extensis on Juice WRLD more than country. Yeah, again, I'm not. I don't know what extentation is, and I've heard of Juice WRLD, but again, like I said, I'm not huge into rap. In Flames, yes, dude. Farm Sims, welcome. Get more cheers for the Farm Sims. Side note, Farm Sims is doing videos again, so go check his shit out too. He's fucking awesome. He's got time lapses that'll make you wet the bed because they're so damn good. But yeah, In Flames, favorite band. So. Like I said, and I'm not against any other forms. I just, after 13 years of hearing, see, the problem is the country station, especially. Like I said, I don't hate it, but some of the station that we have where I live, they basically play like the 20 most current songs and they just put them on repeat. So you hear like the same 20 songs for like 3 months, and then they release a new song, and then they play the hell out of that with the other 19 songs that they've had playing for the last 3. You know what I mean? It's just, I hear the same shit over and over and over. I know all the words to every current country song. I don't want to. I just can't help it. It's like seared into my brain. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Sims hashtag sweet corn. Yeah, we'll get a sweet corn in there for Sims.
Can I get a hashtag sweet corn?
I'm new. Just started upload time last video. For now, I'm working on my editing skills because I used to edit on InShot on my phone. It's just too complicated for this. That's cool, man. Dude, take your time. It takes time. To be completely honest, I started with videos and I've transitioned to live streaming because it's more fun and it's easier and it's more interactive for me personally. And then I don't have to dick around with editing, which is awesome. Complicated for this, but hey everyone. And Eminem. I respect Eminem and I like some stuff here and there. But I also like some other people. For me, I only like country. Everything else for me is now see, I can't be that narrow-minded. And not to call you narrow-minded, man. You like what you like. There's too much music out there to just be like, well, this is the only thing that's good. That's like saying, all I like is Ford. And Ford's trash, by the way. Give me a fucking Dodge Ram or a Ram any day. But you already wet the bed. We know you do, buddy. It's okay. We don't judge. We don't judge here. Plus don't help, I have a downer laptop. Hey, we all start with something. I started on a PlayStation 4. And that's no offense to any console people. We accept everybody. Within reason. As long as you ain't on those Xboxes. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't give a shit. Sims music time lapse is the best. Are we watching? See, time lapses I feel like are great because then you don't have to worry, especially for people who are maybe nervous and don't want to talk, you know, on stream or concerned about audio quality or whatever. Time lapses are fantastic because then you can put music to it, and I've watched a crap ton of time lapses. There's a bunch of, like, you know, obviously Farm Sims and some other people, but there's some other bigger name ones too that I've watched that they're really good at I don't know, it all depends on how you do it, because some people do, you know, text, some people do like scrolling text, some people do like fade in text, some people do tiny text, big text. There's so many different ways to like convey what you're doing, right? So, but either way, yeah, dude, Sims is awesome with time lapses. I said that back in the day. I can't remember what it was. He was doing regular videos, and then he was like, I'm gonna try time lapses, and I was like, dude, your time lapses are fucking amazing. Stick with time lapses. Like, I mean, his videos were good too, but his time lapses he's just really good at it. Shotgun one, trying to lower the audio, so headphone warning on that one. Cool, man. Yeah, no watermark. There you go. I know you were complaining about the watermark before. Awesome Duke, Veronica, Chad. Yes, Chad is the fence man. He is the fence man and the keeper of Farm Dog Jim, who is the future president of the United States of America. Everyone else, Chad, have a good afternoon and a good stream. Cricket. You too, Ronnie Johansson. You take care of yourself, buddy. And on your way out, have a round of applause on me. You don't talk in your vids. I know you don't, Jared, but it's probably good. Because Jared, if you guys haven't, go check out Jared's channel too. He does shit like, he takes No Man's Land and he rebuilt it into, like, basically it looks like someone just built a completely different map. It's fucking insane. It's crazy. Go check that shit out. It's fucking amazing. All right, go. Can use the volume gain that will turn it down. Okay. You do FS time lapses. Awesome, Creighton. Good for you, buddy. I'm sure. I know I've seen you around, so I'll have to go check that out. Anybody else, go check out Creighton Gaming as well. I'm afraid to talk kinda at the moment, plus it involves me setting up my mic again, and I don't know if I want to do that yet, and I'm gonna look at that a little bit. Yeah, dude, I mean, you do what you do. Like I said, some people like it, some people don't. To be honest, I didn't think I'd ever actually like when I first started, I was, you know, obviously like most of us are, I was nervous and I didn't really know what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm doing. I just pretend really hard, so I feel like I fly on the seat of my pants and, you know, just kind of wing it, and it works. Not to mention that I'm not real, I'm just a figment of your imagination. But yeah, it's weird because I started with the audio thing, and I didn't think I was going to actually do like face cam stuff, but I forget why the hell I did it. I did it one time for something, and then I was like, we'll see if this works, and it did work, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing face cam shit now. And so I acquired a better camera, and now face cams are a thing. I think it was because it was the live streams. For the videos, it didn't matter so much because you were busy kind of telling the story, you know? But I feel like in a live stream, at least for me, then it gives you guys something, you know, you say something, you can actually see my reaction as opposed to just hearing my voice, you know what I mean? It gives you that kind of, it's interaction both ways. Like, I get to read your comments and talk to you and shoot the shit, and you get to see my reactions and talk to me and, you know, make me cringe or chuckle or whatever, and you actually can see the result of your input, if you will. So it kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's just more interactive for both sides as opposed to just one. And that's kind of the whole point of the way I do things, is I try to make it, not only do I try to make it fun, but I also try and make it so that, you know, everybody gets to say something, everyone has interactions. And I apologize, I might eventually have to turn on slow mode, because that's crazy. You guys are like going like a mile a minute. Give me 1 second, let me catch up with chat. That's the other thing, I do try and read everybody's comments. I think I might make a part 3 tonight as well. Just gotta figure out what I need to permanently replace my chickens. Dude, Duke and Sons, do what you gotta do, man. You know, I mean, make as many as you want. And this comes from things I've seen and things I've watched and things I've read, is just to always try and improve the quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you can only put out like one good video a week, do that. Don't put out 4 or 5 videos just thinking that the more content you get out will improve you, right? Work on getting the best quality, you know, edit job, audio, what you're doing, you know, the story if there is one, you know, make it as good quality as you can over pumping out as many as you can, okay? That's the best thing to improve, and it'll help you notice things earlier and editing and all that shit. So definitely work on just trying to make it as good as you can versus as many as you can, okay? Farm Stee says, no problem, like I said in Discord, if you need help, hit me up. Yeah, dude, Farm Stee's awesome. He's a really good friend, and he'll definitely hook you up. Farm Dog Jim stole my lunch. That Farm Dog Jim, don't worry, Shaman, we'll get him one of these days. Julia, it obviously Sims takes a lot of time. Make sure you don't get motion sick with his videos. That's my biggest complaint about time lapse. Yeah, and I've told him about that. He knows. He's gotten better though. He did have one back on Griffin that was a little squirrely with in the tractor. He was doing a lot, but you got to think, like, when you're in the middle of doing it yourself, you're so used to, you know, moving the camera around and doing stuff, you don't think about how it's going to affect the person watching it. But he has gotten better on that shit, definitely. But a lot of people have that problem with time lapses just because it's so sped up that you don't think about it while you're doing it, because you're doing it in slow mo. So when you speed it up, it makes everything more extreme. He can be a little fucker sometimes. Of course he can. That's what puppies are. We love them, but they are a pain in the ass. I'm on break from making vids at the moment. It's all good, Jared. Yeah, but you did some crazy shit with No Man's Land. I was just telling people to go check it out, because it's seriously like, Jared took No Man's Land and made it look like a completely different map. And I don't mean like, oh, he just plopped, like, he landscaped, he changed it. Like, the whole store section doesn't even look like No Man's Land anymore. It's fucking insane. When I'm in the yard, I slow down time lapse so people don't get sick, which is good. I mean, that's definitely a good thing to think about, Creighton. It's good that you're thinking of that ahead of time. It's very hard to reduce motion sickness during time lapse. Thanks, Julia. I enjoy spending time creating them. Yeah, dude. Like, it is hard. It is hard. Just gotta not be so twitchy with it. Well, you got the controller, you know. Gotta go easy. Gotta go gently, Farm Sims. You don't want to plow in there. You want to ease it in nice and deep, like nice and slow. I don't know if I'm like milking udders or what I'm doing over here. I don't know what to do with my hands. Do I just... Okay, I'm done. Just got up on the table and ate my chicken patty the other day. That's fucking awesome. Well, you shouldn't leave your food around. We actually have to do that. We have to keep stuff from leaving stuff on the edges, because they will figure out a way to get up there. Yeah, and Jared's good at, he had a few where he kind of gave pointers and tips. It's good stuff. Off Chad, they absolutely sucks, yeah. Anyway, with Toast, I think you're gonna go play more Clash Royale. Dude, do what you gotta do, man. No worries. If you're leaving, thanks for coming in. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great night. Speedy chat today as well. Dude, type faster, everyone. I hate you shaming. We were talkative today. Hey, I like the talk. I like the social part, you know? It's hard to... Like I said, I might have to do like slow mode down the road if it continues on this track. I can see how someone, when you've got 500 or 600 people or 1,000 people in chat, how you can't keep up with them, because it's just ridiculous. Social Butterfly, Veronica, you guys have to like what you're putting out for us to watch, and turn the watcher will enjoy your content. Well, that's the thing too. Like, and you guys can tell. You know, you can tell when someone's miserable and they're not enjoying themselves, and that's why I'm planning on incorporating other things too. Hey, Rabbit Rob, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Gonna get a what? Alright, let's see. Out of the mod shop, gonna let them all catch up downloading. Jesus, Jared. It's like, I downloaded all 18,000 mods. I hope my hope my PC doesn't break. Oh shit. And hello everybody. Alright, I'm caught up. Cool. Let's do some bales. But no, I enjoy talking with you guys. I enjoy the social aspect of it. But yeah, as Julia confirmed, motherfucker, this is what happens when I don't watch what I am doing. There. But yeah, you got to do what you do, and that's another reason why I switched to live streams, because I feel like it works better with my personality, and then I don't have to worry about editing, which is a pain in the ass in and of itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, people who are good at editing, the stuff they do and the way they make shit flow, like, Daggerwin obviously is one of the bigger ones. And Mr. CLP and stuff, and the way people edit shit can be really, really good. I'm just, and I have a graphic design degree. I could probably do it. I enjoy this. I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy the joking and the laughs and the the bullshit and all that stuff. As opposed to that's my one complaint, or one of the reasons I don't like doing videos myself, is because take the variations, right? On one hand, you make a video. You spend an hour or two, depending, making the video, recording it, right? Then you have to spend 1 to 2 hours or more, depending on you and what your skill level is and what you're doing, to edit that video. And then you have to take another 20 minutes to a couple hours, depending on what you're rendering it in and what you're uploading it in and all that shit, to complete the video and upload it, right? So you just spent 6 hours making a video to put on YouTube, to have maybe a dozen people comment on it, and half that like it, because just the way it works on YouTube, versus the amount of people that viewed it. So you just spend all that time, and other than a few comment reactions back and forth, that's all the interaction you get out of all that time you put in. Whereas with something like this, I get to talk to you the whole time I'm playing the game, and we get to joke around and do all that shit. So that's why I like this personally, versus making videos. But that's just me. Alright, let's do, hold on, front lights? Ah, there we go. Or should we do backlights? No, let's do big lights? No. Backlights? No. Huh? I'm just playing with light buttons. Hazards? Oh, 4 ways? No. Just kidding. I love PC! Yep. Nope. Wrong button. Alright, let's see. Only made it to page 134. Jesus. What? What? Holy. What? Holy, be right back. What are you talking about, Veronica? You're very one-word sporadic. Did you know giving chickens a small portion of dog meat every 4 weeks is good for them and help with their protein? I did not know that, Steve. But I trust you. Jared, 184 pages of mods. Jesus. Daggerwin is the Larry King of... He's the man. Daggerwin is like the god of farm sim. He's like... he's like the king. And anyone who disagrees, show me any other farm sim YouTuber who makes the quality of content he makes. He came up with survival roleplay, and on top of that, the motherfucker's got almost 700,000 subscribers. There is not a single farm sim YouTuber who's anywhere near him. I think the biggest ones next in line are in the low hundreds. So, yeah, it's insane. Oh, alright, what do we got here? The the only way I can justify the time spent is that I make them for me and a dozen viewers that enjoy them. Exactly, Farm Sim. And like I said, there's nothing against doing it. I support anyone who does it. You do it how you do it. It's like the game. It's like play it how you want to play it. That's the beauty of this game and of anything, really, is do it with what works for you. Hey, what's going on, Bruce? How you doing, buddy? Hold on, let's see. Oh, Brucey! Oh, Brucey! Had to help the whitewash the big Doberman. Yeah, dude. We do our own baths for our dogs because it's just easier than paying someone a crap ton of money. Plus, it's funny. One of them loves water and the other one hates water. It's a nice. It's an amusing 50-50, if you will. But yeah, Farm Sims, like I said, you know, I mean, it's... If you enjoy it and it works for you, then that's the best way to do it. That's one of the few things I've... In researching YouTube and stuff like that is, you know, like Julia even said earlier, it's like you gotta enjoy what you do. And if you enjoy what you do, the quality of content you put out will be better in whatever form you do because you're enjoying it and it fits you or it works for you or it fits your personality or your style or whatever. You know what I mean? It just makes more sense. I'm very reactionary and, you know, I get bored talking to myself with no input from the outside world. So it's in this manner I get to interact and also share and get feedback and get input and get jokes and, you know, all that shit that I wouldn't get by playing by myself with myself. I mean, sometimes that can get fun depending on... I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Yeah. I know, it was chuckle worthy at best. Look at this shit. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alright. Can we get a cheer for Bruce Gaming getting over 800 subs? Whoop whoop. Yes, we can. That's right. I'm not a storyteller. Dude, CBW, I am not either. I'm a joke maker. I am a jokey joke maker. I am not a storyteller. So, in my jokey joke making, that's where it works for me. And pushing buttons and doing technological things, because that's what I enjoy. Oh. Yeah, dude. Hey, what's going on, Cavalier Roy? How you doing, buddy? We are doing good. I am bailing in the dark, or the dusk, if you will. Just chilling here, shooting the shit, joking around, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. And congrats again. Obviously, as most of you know, he was able to get Maypole onto console for all you console guys and girls. It is a fantastic map. I highly recommend you go download it and play the shit out of it because it is fantastic. Yeah. You think your van is magic? It keeps making people disappear. Are they disappearing to the woods, or are they like, you know, is that like escaping, or is that, you know, I know how you do, Shaman. Yeah, I've seen, and Cavalier Roy, I've been, I finally actually started playing some, granted I'm jumping between half a dozen games right now, so, but I did sit down and I actually played a good 3 to 5 hours, I think, of Space Engineers, and actually kind of figured out what to do with it, and got myself a small base up and running, and I actually built my first mining rig, which unfortunately I tried to build a vehicle mining rig, which kind of worked until I rolled it and couldn't get it back up on its wheels. So, yeah. But it's definitely fun. I'm gonna check that map out tonight. Yeah, dude, it's so fun. It's fantastic. It's literally my favorite map, with Greenland's coming in second. Is that what happened to Max? No, Max is always there. And Max is always watching. Okay, I'll have fun. I'm out of here. Dude, Jared, thank you for coming in, as always. Take care of yourself. I will see you on SnowRunner at some point in the near future. Round of applause for Jared, folks. It was a fantastic night having him come in here. Cricket's Demons is Mac's father. It is.
Max is my little baby. I taught him well.
You've heard son of a preacher man? Well, this is son of the devil man. We don't know. I don't know. Shaman said earlier that Tosh is still in the van, so I hope Tosh is okay. I keep doing Tosh's call, but it's not working. Tosh, you want some cake? Tosh, you want some cake? Oh shit. All right, let's keep going. Oh, dude, I had to walk away because I was so bad. Like I'd basically put 2 medium modules, storage modules on the back, and I forget if it was size 3 or size 5, wheels, suspension and stuff, and it wasn't that amazing. I had a Warfare battery in it and a drill on the front, and I basically manually dug kind of like a ramp so that it would like nose down into the ramp, and then I could kind of dig back and forth. And it was working pretty well. I did like 3 or 4 trips, and I was making a bunch of, I was getting a bunch of stone and stuff, and, but for some reason the way it dug the last time when I went to go nose in, it like went like this and rolled over on its back and then broke one of the storage modules and the battery and a couple other things, and it's like, motherfucker. So now I can't flip it over. I have no way currently to flip it over unless I build a contraption to flip it over, or I just take it apart and rebuild it. So, yeah. I've seen some of your posts though, Cavalier Roy, in your Discord, like, some of the pictures you guys have had of some of the rigs you've made and shit. It's really cool. Tashi was lured in by cake. There is no Tashi here. Tashi's not here yet. I was hoping to be lured in by cake. Oh lord. Cake, sleeping tablets, same thing. Thanks for sure. I'll have some fun on it. Gyro will help. That's what I heard. I didn't realize that until after I had flipped it, and then I was like, because I saw someone do that, like where they flipped their, machine over by wiggling it around, and I was like, how the hell did they do that? Because it wasn't working. So, but like I said, it's already half kind of banged up. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just, because you get the same resources back, maybe I'll just tear it apart and start building a better version, because the design I've got is pretty rough in looking at other people's, and I was just kind of winging it, but we'll see if I can make it better. I don't know, time will tell. But it's interesting to have the freedom, but at the same point it's almost mind-boggling with how much freedom there is, but trying to create something but yet still considering physics and stuff like that. And I already have a half a dozen mods or more installed in it, that are pretty cool. Yeah, dude, check out Cavalier Roy. Hell yeah. And Bruce's Gaming. Bruce's Gaming is always good. Chad links have started. Hey, that's fine. Chad is more than welcome to drop whatever links he feels is fair or necessary. Seriously, I'm telling you. I mean, well, Cavalier Royce knows he's been coming in here, God, since what, like episode 2, I think it was. He came in here and we were shooting the shit, but yeah, dude, this is literally still my favorite map. Like I said before, I do like Greenlands, but this one's still #1. And it's the one I put all my time into. I mean, I've got almost 10 hours on this tractor alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did I hit? No, I thought I put it up or something. Hell yeah. Check people out, buddy. Yeah, I will definitely have to, Farm and Steve the Chicken King. Hey, whatever. Like I said, I support all you guys. You know, anybody who wants to drop a link, drop a link. You know, if you got a friend or somebody, you know, by all means, drop them in there too, or whatever. Each to their own. Everybody is welcome. Oh, it's a shaman, man. Yeah, around episode 2 or 3. Yeah, just he popped in and I was like, dude, like, you made this map. Like, holy shit. Thank you for coming in. And so. Getting there, getting there. Let's see. Jared, yeah, dude. Like I said, anyone in here, just go check out Jared's channel, but specifically look for his most recent one on No Man's Land where he like shows off chunks of the map that he did. It's insane. It literally looks like a whole nother map. It's fantastic. Exactly, Julia. That's the whole point. You know? There's no need to be, you know, selfish and a dick, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Oh, yeah. All right. Now it's like, oh god, it's him. Dude, Cavalier Roy, you are always welcome here. You know that. Ah, son of a bitch. I guess it's because I don't know. I gotta say though, I mean, it's it's nice to obviously have you in here, because then, like, you know, if I was to have an issue or something, I could ask or whatnot. But I'm a little surprised that, you know, where I am a greasy American, that you enjoy my content, but I definitely appreciate the support regardless. Motherfucker, he didn't even tell me, Julia. That sneaky bastard. And Pharmacy is good people too, Cavalier Roy. Well, everybody in here is good people, but... Yep. Oh, there goes Jared playing SnowRunner. It just popped up on my Steam notifications. He does love that SnowRunner. Oh, shit. Thank you, some of my best friends are American. Hey, no worries. It's cool. It's okay. I've got a few people in here that are some of my favorite people to deal with, and none of them are American. Well, a few of them are, But I do love my foreigners. I don't know why. You guys are just fantastic. That, and I'm trying to get Lady Cricket some Irish food, so I'm trying to ply Shaming Man with goods. Start a trade route to Ireland, you know. Yes. Meowm. Meowm. Yeah, you're right. It does sound like that if I try and basically pronounce what you spelled. Meowm. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Cool, heading to SMG after this. Fuck yeah, dude. Do it up. Support him. Where is my next row? I can't see it. Okay. One of these days, speaking of which, Cavalier Roy, I still do have the link to the server that you sent me. And one of these days I do plan on jumping in with you guys. It's just a matter of free time, and, you know, like I said, I want to wrap my head around it enough before I, like, popped in, and then I'm, like, just sitting there asking a shit ton of questions because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Never got to notice YouTube. Oh, shit. Welcome back, Veronica. Hashtag what? Gonna get a what? Gonna get a what? That's right. Creighton Gaming, yep. Marmite, she'll only try it once. Yeah. Or what's that stuff? Farm Sims. What is it? Vegemite? Vegemite? That's what you guys use, right? Like it's the Australian spread or something like that. I was reading something the other day that was talking about how, like, Americans eat a shit ton of peanut butter, and I am a huge peanut butter fan, but that other countries don't like it nearly as much, and it's I guess it's starting to grow, you know, its popularity in other countries, but for the most part, like, peanut butter was not like a huge thing for a long time in other countries, which I was not aware of. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Come on and love one another right now. Alright, is love or hate thing, no middle ground. Yeah, isn't that, like I said, is... Bovril is like Marmite. I've never had Marmite, obviously. Peanut butter is my favorite snack. Dude, peanut butter is the best. But yeah, Marmite is like, isn't like, God. Because I've heard Marmite and Vegemite talked about in similar ways, and I obviously have never had either. But I've seen people like reacting to trying Vegemite, and they're like, oh my God, it's like so strong. And then, like, Oh, what the shit? I can't think of. All right. Okay. That doesn't need to be on. All right. I can't think of his fucking name. Alright. I think what I'll do for the moment, I think I'm going to take this baler back because I don't have any more to bale at the moment that I'm aware of. I'll take the baler back, we'll set it down, and then we'll sleep through the night because it's getting dark. And then you guys won't have to struggle to see. Let's see. Some random dude. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. Don't put his link in here. I hear bad things about him. Groot, if you're in here, that man sounds good. Marmite equals tarmac. Crap should be used to fill holes not consumed. Oh, shit. As I said, I would have no idea, so I can't weigh in on any of this, but, alright, let's get... Alright, now... Oh, 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 oh. Alright, let's go sleep. Then I'll catch up with chat. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, wrong button. I'm hitting the E key. I'm like, why is it not walking? Because I'm retarded. Oh, CBW, I checked random dude. Is you? Yeah. He was trying to be low key about it, but we caught on. We caught on to his self promotion. Bosses eat it for breakfast to harden up. So wait a minute though, Farm Sims. What's the difference between Marmite and Vegemite? Because I know Vegemite's like an Aussie or Australian thing. I don't want to say treat, like a spread, right? I'm so uneducated. Let's see. Now we'll get up we'll get up early, 6 o'clock, cause we're go-getters here. We should do 30 too, be like 6:30 instead of 6. Tractor on console. The electric version is 75 slots. Oh my god, it's raining. Why is it raining? Okay, hold on. Alright, we are going to sleep until 7 o'clock instead. And hopefully, and it's still raining. We are going to sleep till 8 o'clock. Ah, look at that. Little rainstorm. Now it's gone. Thank God. Ah, what am I doing? Gotta feed the puppy. There we go. He's got food. Where you at, bud? Right. Well, he's got food. He'll be good. All right, now I actually have to check my animals because speaking of food, oh, they still got plenty. That's the one thing I like is they've done. They don't seem to go through the food as much or as quickly. And tractor on console, the electric version is 75 slots. You're talking. That tractor isn't the same tractor that you think it is. This is the bigger version. The one you're talking about is the. I mean, they're all rigid tracks, yes. But the little guy, the 75 horsepower, is 75 slots, really? Jesus. Well, I'll tell you right now, this guy right here, this is the big one. There's 3 of them. Yeah, you're talking about this guy? Like this guy's 75 slots, the base game rigid track? Wow, it's punishment. So we can post the link, not just our own. Dude, if you know someone, Duke, post the link or have someone post a link for you. And post Duke and Sons link if you guys want, or if you guys can, somebody. Unless these kids eat it, we breaded them tough. You breaded them like chicken? I'm just kidding. Do my best work in the dark. Yes, we know. We saw your shovel. Found the true pepperoni pizza. They have one in a mod, 150 is 75 slots. Jesus. That's crazy. Yeah, I've got the, yeah, that's what it is. The, God damn, I can't. I have too many mods. All these New Hollands. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, these two. See, luckily I'm on PC, so I don't have to worry about slots and stuff. The only advantage, though, and I said this before, I mean, you know, yes, the slot counts are higher in some instances, and it seems like Giants ones are higher, but you guys do have a higher slot count. So at least it's not like it was in the last game. You know, you had less than half of what you have now, or half of what you have now. But, you know, your John Deeres were 40, 50, 60 slots per tractor. Granted, 75 is high, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you do have a bit more to play with. So as long as you're not going crazy, you should be okay. Because the thing is okay. Yeah, the 150. Instant water powder, just add water, genius. Jeff is Lincoln over CPZ, I'm so jelly. What is a slot? I don't know, shaming. Talk about these slots. I have no idea. Are they playing? Are they gambling? Are they gambling? That's horrible. I do a max out slot. Yeah, it's on a 22 map. See, and here's the thing, right? And I said this, I think, in the last stream, is that. Oh yeah, my Discord. Thank you, CBW. Come in, hang out, post pictures, shoot the shit, do all kinds of stuff. Casino Royale Farm Sim Edition. But here's the thing. Here's my thing, right? I was on PlayStation 4 before I got the PC. So August of last year, before that, I was on PlayStation 4. And I was on Farm Sim 17 and then 19. So when it comes to that's, and as CBW just said, I've never even maxed out on 19. I came close once, but it's all about like you don't need 50 tractors. You know what I mean? Even if you're on a big ass map, like technically you need 3 tractors, a small, a medium, and a large. If you're running a really, really big map, then run 3 big tractors or something, or a medium and 2 big, or you know what I mean, a couple harvesters. You don't need, if you're maxing out your slot count even on 19, like you're either doing something wrong or you're just, it's way overkill. Like you can't control that many pieces of equipment unless you're hiring workers for every single thing. So Duke and Sons, see here's the difference with me is I like having one vehicle that can do multiple jobs even at once versus having a vehicle for every individual thing. I like multi-purpose vehicles. Like in 19, my very first series that I did was self-sustaining farm, and I used the Syntrack, which is a 420 horsepower quad steer with a front loader and a front 3-point and a rear 3-point and various other attachments that you could put on it, so I could literally do every single thing with one vehicle. It was fantastic. But hey, that's the whole point of this game, is to play it how you want to play it. I get it. I never understood that because I never got to a point where I was, you know, so many to use up the slot count that much. Then I pretend to play with others because my friend up and left me. That's rough, buddy. But honestly, Farm Sim, I think, is kind of a niche game type, and I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, or, you know, a lot of people jumped on this on PlayStation when it was free. So a lot of people were like, oh, dude, this is cool. And they jumped into it and they played it for a little while and then they just get bored of it because it's not their cup of tea. But because it was free, they jumped on. You know what I mean? So, all right. Now we need things and stuff. I'm going to need that. All right. Oof. Getting low on fuel again. Let's fuel up again. I don't know. I've only got 2,000 in this, and this tractor's 120 liters, I think. So we'll see how long that tank lasts. I won't be. Speaking of which, Cavalier Roy, are you still in here, buddy? I do have one question for you, and I don't know if I don't know if it's a base game thing or not, but so yeah. Side note: if Cavalier Roy is still in here, I got a question for you. Let's see. Flatbed thing came out for the IT runner Duke and Sons. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I love multi-purpose equipment. Like Duke and Sons. Real quick side note. I know chat's still going, but I gotta show this off if he has. I'm assuming he's seen it, but it was in 19 and it was one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Duke and Sons. If you were unaware, this piece of equipment right here. Granted, I think the version you guys have is the Lizard one, but it's the Johnston flatbed. You've got three different you've got a flatbed with tension straps. You can have a bale module on it with tension straps. You can also have a logging module with tension straps, or you can have a animal transport module, which is fantastic. This is one of my favorite trailers in game. I may actually buy it for the farm because it's not super expensive. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, real quick. Sorry, I know I'm running behind. We all have friends in the crawl space. CBW. I have a repair shop area the way I'm setting up towing, and when tractors break, aka repair level goes way down than the other dealer. That's cool, man. It's always fun to like kind of, you know, play the. I forget the line, you know, like just role play it a little. Take the dog for a walk. She's sleeping. I'm not gonna wake her up. Oh, dude, Cavalier Roy. So here's my question. I'm assuming this is, I don't know, a base game issue or something. Or unless I don't know if it's the gas station. Now I have not updated this, mainly because this save, I don't want to lose the save, so I don't know if I'm going to update it or if I'm going to try and get back to this point at some point later and do something off camera. I don't know. But the gas station, I took a trailer there to fill it up, and it was $100 per liter. I got 2,000 liters of fuel and it cost me $20,000. That's not the normal price, right? Or is that like the normal price on hard? I'm just curious because I'm pretty sure I'm on hard. I know I'm on hard. Economic difficulty hard, yeah. So I'm on hard. But is that correct? Like, is that what it's supposed to be, or was that like something that like you ended up changing in the, something that got messed up, or? So far you guys are all my new friends. Aw, I love being friends. Duke and Sons. We love you, Duke and Sons. It's bedtime. Early bird gets the visitors. Good night, you crazy folks. Dude, Shaman, take care of yourself, buddy. I love you, man. You have a great night. I will talk to you soon. And round of applause for Shaman, man. That might be PC only. I'll have to look. It shouldn't be Duke and Sons. I almost guarantee you. Like, is anybody on PC playing Farm Sim right now? If you are, do me a favor and look up to see if they have that for Duke and Sons, because I could have sworn this. Actually, I can tell, can I not? Does it say crossplay on it? Do they say crossplay when they're crossplay? No, they don't. Damn it. But yeah, it's got these 3 modules in it. But it's on PC, it's called the Johnston trailer, but on console, it's the Lizard. And the only reason I was on PS4 on 19, and this was in 19 on PC, I mean on console, but it was just branded Lizard. But this thing is fucking amazing. I love it. It's my favorite trailer. Roleplay, yeah, dude. CBW, that's cool. CNS, what's going on, butter? Welcome to Cam. Cavalier Roy. Yeah, he edited the price maybe a little bit, buddy. Jesus, man. Trying to make all the fucking money. I know, like, even prices in real life are insane, and they don't even touch that. It was fucking crazy. I'm, like, sitting there gassing up. I'm like, oh, yeah, I figure I'll just, I'll put, like, 5,000 liters in it, and it should be good for quite a while. And it's, like, prices going up. And I only had, like, 28 grand, and at the end of it, I'm like, I've got 8 grand, and I've only got 2,000 liters. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Hope you're doing good, CNS. Welcome. Hey, Cavalier Roy, you take care of yourself, buddy. Thanks again for an amazing map, and I'm sure I'll see you around, and I'll hit you up, or I'll drop some love into your Discord and shit, and maybe one of these days I'll be able to jump into your server. But take care, Cavalier Roy. Going to the mod hub now. All right, dude. Like I said, it's probably listed as a Lizard, and it's probably going to be either under low loaders, but I think it's actually under bale loaders. All right. Just catching up with chat, guys. Yeah, if it keeps up, I am. Is that trailer setup too? Dude, it's amazing. It's my favorite one. I might actually buy it for the stream because why not? It's got bigger capacity. Not sure it's on 22 for console. I don't know, Bruce. I mean, maybe it's not yet, but I know it was on console for 19 because they showed it off in my top mods video. It was just branded Lizard. I'm good, dude. How are you doing? I hope things are good. Tried to have the heater on unlock cart, but cheat doesn't work anymore. Cheats, don't cheat, Creighton. Guys, you don't like PCs because we use special shit. Don't go cheating yourself. You're on console. It's not for console, only on PC. Really? Steve? That sucks. Working on something big for the next live, Creighton. Dude, cool. Yeah, there was another one that I missed. It hasn't come out yet, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was The Filano or Finanio or something or other. It's like it's an actual like a tilt trailer, but it was a bigger one. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna buy this thing. Why? Because I wanna. Jet black. And low attacher should be fine, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, we're gonna buy that, and we're gonna buy the bail module. And the bail module we're gonna make green. Nope, not Deutz Fire. We're gonna make voucher green. Alright. So for those of you who don't know, if you're on PC and hopefully console, you know what it probably is? They're probably finishing it up for console, like they're probably touching it up or whatever, and they'll release it for console later. Because it should, right there, load from this side, grab from this side. So I'm on the side to grab from, and you load it from the side, as it says. Okay, and I'm actually going to switch views first person just so this is easier. Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, that's why. That makes it interesting. Okay. So, that might be why. I actually have to use the, what do you call it, mod to pick that up. I can't even think of what the name of it is now. The lumberjack mod to pick that up. I couldn't pick it up by hand, which is weird because unless something got changed or maybe it's a conflicting mod. So that might be why it hasn't come out for consoles yet. But I know it was out in consoles on 19, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it again. Oh yeah, I gotta install it. Bam! Look at that. Now I got a bale trailer. It's a beautiful thing. Alright. I'm working on something big. Okay, off the watch, murder on the night with the hubs. Everyone have a great night. Hey, take care, Julia. You have a great night. Round of applause for you. Thanks for coming in. Duke and Sons, I'm assuming you're talking about the trailer? Now granted, I have manual attach on, obviously this is PC. So that's why normally you would just get in your tractor and hit the attach button and it would pop on and pop off and whatnot. And there's two other modules for this trailer. One is forestry, right? So right here. Does the same thing. You put it on the same way, set it, and you have to set it in the center. And then you attach it, and it basically ends up looking kind of like this. You know, you've got poles on the side. That's all it is. Nothing insane. And then the last one is the animal transport, which is this one right here. And you just basically back the trailer under it and then attach this. And now you've got an animal transport. So it's a logging, it's like a flatbed for pallets or whatever you want. It's a bale trailer, a logging trailer, and an animal transport trailer. The trailer itself is 11.5. The other modules I think are like $2,000, and then this one's 7,500. So for, we'll say, all added up, 22 to 25 grand, you've got 4 different trailers with one trailer. It's awesome. It's a bit slow for me, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was on 19 CBW. I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I loved it. I used the shit out of that thing. Speaking of which, I don't have a livestock trailer. Why don't we buy a livestock trailer too? Why not? I'm not gonna buy the logging one though right now because I don't need it. Oh, you suck. I just did a stupid thing. I made a boo-boo. Sorry guys, I like color coordinating. It bugs me when it's not. Even though that is a little rough on the eyes. Okay. So, what we'll do real quick, just because this needs... I'm going to do this just to move the other thing out of the way, but then we can get more cows and more animals, and I don't have to spend, 90 grand or 70 grand or 50 grand on a animal transport. Now, the question is, can I finagle this under there? Obviously, the feet are non-collision, which is nice. That helps for getting underneath it. But if there's anyone else in chat who's never seen this before, it is absolutely fantastic. Bam. So now I have a fully functioning animal transport trailer that also does unfold. Ta-da! And now we're gonna move it out of the way. I don't... Don't mind the non-realism, people. I am super strong today. I ate my Wheaties. There we go. Wheaties have been eaten. Yeah, the animation. See, I play with a wheel too. Yeah, dude, and I play with a wheel and a side panel. And I highly recommend, if you get a PC, get the side panel too. It makes life so much more immersive. Alright, now let's see if I can put this over here, and then we'll pop this off, and then I can actually go pick up the bales, which is what I was supposed to do in the first place. Well, supposed to do. I make it sound like I'm working for somebody else. I work for myself, bitches. That's right. Oh, I'm gonna hit it. Nope. I did not compensate for the angle. Let's try that again, shall we? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, I hear you, cows. Alright, we'll get you some more brothers and sisters down the road. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll stick this here for now. Hopefully. I may have put it a little too close. Alright, bam. Now we should pull you out. So yeah, like I said, this is just an awesome, awesome trailer. And for those of you on PC, go get it. And if you're not on PC, I do hope they will release it for console guys, because it was on console. It was one of my favorite trailers. It really is. I mean, granted, if you're doing shit tons of bales and stuff, obviously it's not going to work. It's not an auto load. It's just you got to do it yourself. But it's great. I'm gonna roll. Where is it in the stream? Yeah, dude, Creighton, we posted. They went crazy posting links of everybody. It was a link. It was a rain of links. Links were raining from the sky. All right, let's go get some bales with my fancy new trailer. And look at this. I've got even more. Whole nother bunker silo to get. Which I do think I will be selling the bunker silos afterward, mainly because I hope that little BGA takes bales. Mainly because of the overspillage and the fact that I don't believe I'm going to be able to get them completely cleaned out. Which has been fixed in the update, which brought it to consoles as well. Again, I don't know how I'm going to handle that, because I don't want to redo everything I've done so far. But at the same point, if I don't, I'm gonna be kind of screwed with the fact that I can't actually do some things. Misplaced my email. I daily drive a Mark IV Super and a Charger Hellcat Red Eye wide body. In a video game? I would assume. I was gonna say, there's no way. I mean, it's not impossible, but the chances of, first of all, you'd have to be super rich to have either vehicle anyway, and then to have both the vehicles in real life, a normal Hellcat. You drive a Hellcat in real life. What do you do for a job? I am a mechanic, by the way, so I know cars. Farm Sims, let's see. First of all, I love the map. I don't know if you've seen, you work at McLaren. Yeah, I know you work for your dad, Creighton. Veronica, you work for McLaren. What do you do for McLaren? That's a big company. I didn't know McLaren. Where that's CNS. That's kind of what I'm thinking, buddy. You work at McLaren, but I don't think McLaren has any. You sell McLarens? I'm pretty sure McLarens sell themselves. Plus, yes, we know Farm Sims. We do. We know. You are a fantastic horseman. The horseman cometh. Alright, give me 1 sec. Let me get this bale over here, and then I will give you a quick... I'm not great at stacking these on a trailer, so forgive me. Alright. Let's do the PC magic thing. Alright. So... right. I just want a TRX. That's all. Just a TRX. Alright, Farm Sims. So basically, the way this map works is your main... Let's see. Nope. Nope. This way. I want to go this way. Kind of overview. You got your shops over there, your BGAs over there. So mostly, I don't want to say all square. It's not all square fields. They're all different shapes. You do have a few square fields. So like over there, you do have a few square ones and kind of rectangular ones, right? But then you got some oddball. These are grass fields. That's actually the pasture for the cows. Pasture for the sheep. Or no, that's the grass field I just did. So all these are grass fields, got some crop fields, all kinds of stuff scattered about. Forestry area right there. I believe there's another one somewhere on the map. There's this one over here. There's one in the back, I believe. So there's little bits of forestry if you want to do trees and stuff. Everything does have hedges, with the exception where I am. This strip back here, these 4 fields are open on the side. There's no hedges on the long down this way. The only issue I was having personally was with the bunker silos doing the overspill and emptying the bit by the front. Okay. Now, yes, back to the farm sim question. No worries, Farm Steve. Hey, Mateo, what's going on, buddy? Hey, liking this map, dude? I love this map. It is the best map. So basically, like I said, there's an issue with the spillage over on the edge, and this front area I can't get out. But this is the current build of the map. This is like 2.0 or whatever, 1.2 version. The new version, the one that just got released on the mod hub, this is all fixed. Because I got an early build from a third-party website for PC, obviously. So he's since fixed the bunker issues and some of the other stuff, and also you can sell any of the buildings, any of the stuff. And from what I understand, he was making it so that like I can't sell like this stone wall here or this one, but you can. You're sorry, you can now. Also, there was a shed there, and this was a horse pasture with a horse barn, if you will, like for horses. So I'm doing good, Mateo. Glad to see you in here, buddy. So that's kind of where that is, right? I added this silo that wasn't there originally. And obviously I added this mini BGA that was not there originally. Like I said, I've had no problems with the map other than the bunker silos themselves, which have been fixed. And the other cool thing, this right here, and I did this in one of my streams. If you remember back to Mercury Farms, right? Contracts work properly. To be completely honest, I don't know. I haven't done any contracts. Sorry. I don't tend to do contracts. But this has the same thing that you could do in Mercury Farms where you can cut down the posts. Give me one sec. Let me slow down here real quick. Where it's got the wood posts in the bushes, right? So you cut that down with a chainsaw, and it's cool because the very bottom stump seems to disappear. Or at least the current build of it does. I don't know if that's changed. And then this chunk will disappear, and then they're in chunks, so like you can take out as much as you want. I actually cleared this hedge went all the way to the tree over here, or all the way to this other hedge. These are the bits I cut down so I could open it up so I could go in kind of the back way. But so everything is sellable. All the hedges are take downable, if you will. It's got a fuel thing that's not fill normally. I put fuel in it. I was asking him about that, about the fuel thing, because the fuel at the gas station was $100 or $100 a liter or something. I basically spent $20,000 on 2,000 liters of fuel. He said he has adjusted that price, so that should be fixed. And this is the road coming from the main road, and there's the farmhouse is a little down this road off to the left. You've got one cow barn on the property, a big farm silo, and a bunch of sheds. I mean, this thing's got tons of sheds. Then you have another cow barn, which I currently have a few cows in. Sheds galore, as you've seen. I mean, there's literally sheds everywhere, but I love the placement. Like, the placement works really well, especially with this cow barn. It's all like up against it and stuff. More sheds. And then, like I said, this was a horse pasture. There was another shed, basically just like this one, right there. I put the fencing up. That did not exist. It was basically all the way up to the stone wall, that shed. And then, of course, there's the entrance part for your other thing. You've got these. Are these bunker silos? No, they're not bunker silos. They're storage places. And then you've got a sheep barn. And that's it. There's no pigs on this particular farm. I can't remember if I think there's some elsewhere, I believe. But basically when you start off with, yeah, come on. When you start off like on New Farmer, I believe you start with this and you start with the I think it's like this area and just a couple of these fields. I think it's maybe these two and like a few grass fields. But there's a crap ton of grass fields if you want to do grass work. There's plenty of crop fields. And it's got enough, like, I mean, the farm yard itself is pretty tight. So you definitely need either a good maneuvering tractor or not like the biggest equipment you can use. But you can get some medium-sized equipment around relatively easily. As you saw, I'm using a Kloss Tryon fucking harvester, so not the smallest. All right, so back to you guys. Sorry about that. K-bot, no. Creighton, I'm not going to pretend to be K-bot. I have a voice that's actually supposed to be a chipmunk.
But I'm not going to pretend that I'm K-bot because I am not K-bot.
I'm just me. So. That's right, the fuel was an issue. Looks like a great map. Yeah, dude, a lot of animals in each enclosure. Yes, oh yeah, that was the other thing. 500, I think, is what it is for all the animals farm sims. So if you want like you know, where is the dialogue box? Oh, I think it's on the other side. Give me a second. PC run. Sometimes the steering wheel gets in the way. What am I doing? Why don't I just look in the animal? Yeah. It doesn't tell me here either. Son of a bitch. I'm pretty sure it's like 500 per enclosure. Oh, there we go. Open animal dialogue. All right. 700 700 cows. Oh wait, no, that's the whole farm, I believe. No, it's not because it's 0 out of 700 and I have 20 over in that. Okay, so this barn holds 700. The other one holds, I think, 500, or maybe it's another 700. I think the sheep one holds 500 and the chickens hold 350, I believe. It's something like that. You've got a much higher capacity for animals, so which is nice. I mean, granted, that's a bit more unrealistic, but you know, if you want to do them, you're not limited to, oh, I can only fit 30 cows in here and 30 cows in here, and then I'm maxed. So that's nice. Dude, of course, buddy. Of course. Anytime, dude. But honestly, I love the map. I love the way it's laid out, the feel of it, the farmyard, that's what gets me with maps. Chickens are like 600. They might be, yeah. Chickens are 600. Cool. Yeah, everyone's saying 600 for chickens, farm sims. So chickens should be quite good. Mm. All right. Looking at map now, 500 sheep, more to come. Did you start a new farmer? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. I think I started a new farmer. But to be completely honest, when I first started, I did F11 it, and I gave myself a bunch of money so I could buy land around and kind of reset the equipment I've got, because I had the starting equipment I didn't personally want, most of it. I still have a few bits, but I wanted the Valtra and the Rigitrack and shit. But the mowers, I believe, are here. I believe that's original. I can't remember if that is. Oh, and then I got the Prinith over there, which is not. That's not base. Yeah. Yeah. Well, most of it's been replaced, but either way, 700 cows, one conclusion. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm trying to think. Jesus. It's a lot of cows. Okay, now I'm sidetracked. I forgot what I was even doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna go pick up bales. Yawning. Yeah, I'm yawning. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I know. I'm so bad. Right? Farm Sims, that's what I'm talking about. See, and I don't know, I can't remember if, I hope they either make changes or create an option, and I don't know if there is an option or if I'm not aware of it. Right. I can't remember. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to check something. Um, hmm. Eh, never mind. Alright. Not a beginner's map. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so. You know, depending on what you're into. You know, some people don't like the smaller maps, some people do. And it's not that's the thing, it's not small because you've still got um all right, let's go this way real quick. One last time. Farm Sims, we will fly. Like, they're really not that small of fields. You know what I mean? 6-acre fields, 7-acre fields. You know, this one's a 13.5-acre field, so they're big fields. You know, some of them. There are some smaller ones, but and then you got ones like this one, which is 13.3-acre field. So I mean, you know, a lot of them are decent sized. I mean, you got some smaller ones like this little triangle field and little guys like that, and some smaller ones over here, like little fields, you know. But for the most part, your main crop fields are quite large. Now, granted, you can do whatever you want with them, but that's kind of that. Shit. All right. Back to normal. All right, let's go back to my bales. 16 horses, not a beginner's map. I don't see any pigs unless you have to buy an area on the map to show them. Fields individually purchased? Yes. Thought it was Crash. What are you talking about, CBW? Do they have it so you can put down extra pens like the chickens, larger capacity? I believe so. I don't see why not. You should be at, well, I can't remember. Yeah. You talking about like the ones that are in there? If you can put them, the higher capacity ones? Nope, that's shits. Let's see, 45. Nope, it's not gonna let me do that from there. That's not. 80, 80, 35, 50, 200. Large cow pasture. I should be able to. It's not saying I can't. I haven't actually put down anything that's like crazy, like 240. Although that's in-game, is that not? Open range cow pasture. Oh, there are too many animal pens. Please sell some first. So maybe not. Maybe you'd have to... See, this one's weird. This one says not enough money, but if I try and do open range, it says too many animal pens. Not enough money. See. So I'm not sure, honestly, Bruce. I would, custom building and construction. What's going on, Nuclear Salmon? I see you lurking. So yeah, to be completely honest, Bruce, I'm not sure. I haven't done a lot with, well, I haven't done a lot with the game, period, so. But it seems like anything open range or free range says there's too many animal pens, so not enough money. It's either saying obviously I don't have enough money. I'd have to come in and play around. Because some of them are saying too many animal pens. So maybe because the amount of animals that the pens can hold is kind of maxed out on the map, but if you sell, you know, a couple of them, you might be able to get some in. I'm not quite sure. Custom building and construction. So he has 10 already hidden on the map. Just thinking numbers in store. Check that. This new map on SnowRunner puts the other to shame since you some pics. Welcome back, Jared. Thank you for coming back. And hit me with some SnowRunner. God damn it, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Talking too much and playing too little. That's when they make custom pens and make them as a placeable for the map. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to look at. I'm sorry. Let's do that real quick. Animals, bam. My cow pasture. Is that it? That might be it. It says my cow pasture, 490. It doesn't look like it though. At least I don't think it looks like it. Let me... No, that's not the same thing that he has. Free range cow barn, free range cow barn. I don't think so, but again, I don't have the newest version, so it could be. Because I believe he used like an in-game asset. 240, 240. Yeah, I believe he used like the in-game assets. He just cranked up the numbers. Because the biggest ones I can get are 240, and he's got ones that you can have 700. Do you like some of the mods I found? Of course. It's only last week we were hoping for this to come out on console and updated. Maybe he was watching. Dude, he's been... I'm in his Discord, and I know he's been trying, but they keep making him jump through hoops. So he's a lot of props. Like, you know, whenever you see him, thank him for putting the time and effort to get this onto console. Because from what little I have seen and heard, it was not easy. So definitely make sure you throw him some love when you see him. No modded pastures on console. Shame. You watch both of us regularly. I'm assuming you're talking... Are you talking about me? Are you talking about CBW? Are you talking about Bruce? There's so many of us. Oh, CBW and Bruce. Gotcha. I'm so jumping around in chat. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright. Try fix this bale just a little bit. That's the only thing I will say that I don't like about this particular spot is I'm pretty sure that front kind of bar thing has a collision on it, which makes it difficult to place bales on. But I guess if I start at the back, I should be good. Oh. That was the only thing I will say about the that little blue trailer. That thing was nice for bales. Of course, granted, I was stacking them differently too, so we'll see how well this works. There's a lot of bales to pick up, so this may not happen all tonight, which is probably for the best. But I'll tell you what, these bales are much larger seeming or looking or whatever than they were in the last game, so they may not fit as well, at least when you're manually doing it. Yeah. But the thing is we don't, you know, like I said before, you know, I mean, granted, I'm not saying it's good, because obviously it sucks, especially for the console modders, because then it makes them not want to bother, which means that console guys get snubbed, you know, to some degree. But the biggest problem, like I said before, is, you know, it's hard, because it's, you know, it comes down to the fact that it is, and I was on console too, so I feel the pain, or I feel your pain in a sense where I've been there. I understand the frustration on the gamer's end, but at the same token, it's like, it is a PC game that got ported to console, right? So the fact that it's on console, and that you guys have mods at all, is awesome, you know, if you think about it that way, like, considering that Farm Sim and SnowRunner are the only two games that have mods on consoles. You know, you're lucky. And I say that as someone who was there, like, I understand. But I think the other aspect of it too is that, you know, especially like your old school, your PlayStation 4s and your Xbox Ones, right? You know, everything they're doing with Farm Sim, adding stuff and adding new stuff, and you got to think, like, every time they add more and more mods, all that stuff goes into the mod hub, and your system links to the mod hub, so it's more strain on the systems, and mods are more straining, and the game, expanding the game and its systems and stuff, right? They're going to be doing precision farming, which is going to add more features to the game and do more calculations and processing, which means it's going to be harder for consoles. So it's like, you know, consoles don't have the, while PlayStation 5s and Xbox X's and stuff, they are better than the last gen, you know, they lack a little bit in some areas. Or can't handle as much, you know, when it comes to customizing and stuff. And then of course you've got console companies like your Sonys and your Microsofts that don't want to deal with stuff. They don't want to have stuff come back on them, like if people's PlayStations start crashing, you know what I mean? See, I'm starting for you to try. Cool. I'm gonna jet now. Finish watching Race Street Trooper. Take care, Bruce. You have a great night, buddy. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, in short, basically that's the downside that people don't think of on the other end is, you know, they bitch about giants and it's not all giants, and sometimes mod stuff and script stuff on consoles, it's like, you know, there's potential security issues that console companies are worried about. And then on the other end of the spectrum, if they let people start doing stuff right and everybody's PlayStation started shitting the bed because of a script or something, then everyone would be rip shit at Giants and rip shit at PlayStation for their consoles blowing up. So I mean, it is what it is. We do what we can with what we have, and that's all you can do. rough. This is gonna take a while. I might end up having to do like an auto load trailer. I don't really want to, but I might. Total number of PC mods getting through compared to console sucks, but it just seems to delay. Said from Sony Xbox. It is what it is. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I feel bad because I've been there. I know what it is. I know it, and I know I come off as kind of like PC elitist now that I have a PC, but now I feel like I can see it from both sides. And even PC shit, like, trust me, it's, you know, it's a pain in the ass, but the difference, the only advantage to all the console bullshit, and not all of it, but some of it, is it makes for a smoother, potentially smoother experience when a mod gets released, right? So they're like, we want this, 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 and this, and it's got to be perfect. And then, whereas PC stuff, I don't know how many mods I've gotten off third-party websites that either the mods don't work, the sounds don't work. I had a New Holland 40 series or something that one of the set of wheels didn't even like spawn, so the tractor was just sitting on its hubs. You know what I mean? There's shit like that. It's like that wouldn't fly on console. You know what I'm saying? Because they're stricter. So it's like, and or having, you know, PC mods that conflict with other PC mods to the point where it makes, like, I've had the game crash on me for no reason. Like, I mean, I know you guys have had a lot of that too, but I know mine was mods because I took a particular mod out that I added and then suddenly everything worked. So, but I mean, it's all, you know. Oh god, Veronica's back. Everybody hide. At some point I'm gonna have to get some def and repair this thing. It's getting a little rough. She's getting a little rough. You see the Twitcher at the end. I will have to look into it. Lockdown, lockdown. Even getting virus like good songs, put them in the chat. Depends on what you want. Even getting virus like me downloading a mod. Exactly. That's the thing, and that's another thing is viruses and stuff, and that's, I was talking with, who the hell was I talking with? I think I was talking with Dap about it, and he was saying how, you know, like, you know, how it's kind of bullshit that, you know, people keep using the excuse, oh, consoles won't allow this and that, and which I can see the perspective too, but I was telling him, I was like, yeah, but think about it, they don't want script mods on console because script mods alter the way the game runs, and if you alter the way the game runs and you're altering scripts, you can basically make shit do whatever it wants. So if you run a script that, you know, adds a mod but also gives you a backdoor into someone's PlayStation, and now you're stealing credit card information, like, that's not good. And then who's going to be to blame? They're going to blame Sony, or they're going to blame Giants, or both. You know, they're not going to blame the person who downloaded the mod, you know, or whatever. And that's the downside is, you know, as PC players, we take the risk of, you know, downloading some of these mods, especially from like third-party websites, which is why I've tried to cut down and get away from that. I mean, there's a few I have that I really like, but I do try and stay more away from them, or make sure it's either a reputable website or get them from places like, you know, Discord or something where like an actual modder themselves post it, you know, like Bex or something like that, where they're the ones who posted it. It's not some random person who supposedly made it when they just basically copy pasted it and stole it from someone. And that's another thing that PC people were dealing with a lot of, is that people were just basically taking mods from 19 and then trying to rehash them and then claiming them as their own when they clearly weren't. So Oh, getting a bunch of country songs. Hope you like country, Veronica. There you go, Steve. Oh, Creighton. You're literally listing like every current country song. Guns. Farm Sims. Ah, jeez. You guys. I could list off a bunch of songs, but either A, you guys wouldn't know what they are, being youngins, or it wouldn't be your type of music anyway. So. There you go, Farm Sims. Steve, going back in. Farm Sims Metal Harvester Racing is my favorite. Exactly what genre? See, I never really liked Kid Rock either. But yes, Leonard Skinner. We're going there. And I don't know what that Zentation is or whatever. Right. Temptation. Well, what's with the XXX? Oh, pumped up kicks. Tentacion. Or Scion. Tentacion. Tentacion. I don't know. Exactly what genre is that? EDM and drum and bass. Rapish. EDM and drum and bass. Farmin' Stee. Speaking of which, if we're gonna go that route, do you ever heard of Steve Infected Mushroom? Or Pendulum, or shit, what else? Skrillex, Nero, any of those guys? Nice. Yes, there's a lot of songs you've listed, Creighton. Alright, CNS, you take care of yourself, buddy. I hope you have a great night. Subfocus, never heard of them. But speaking of which, real quick, yeah, Creighton, every single song you've stated, I've heard in the last week. So, yeah. Because my boss listens to country, and the only station that he plays in our shop is a country station, so that's literally all I hear is basically the entire list of songs you just stated on the daily basis. Subfocus, Sigma, are those bands, I'm assuming, Farmsty? Pendulum Immersion was a great album, dude. I loved Immersion. Watercolor was pretty good. Shit, what was the other one? And then I've got, I have Spotify. I've got all their albums on Spotify. Standing outside the fire. Maybe not that one, Creighton. But like I said, I'm not a big country fan. I listen to it mainly against my will. I've heard enough country to last me a lifetime. Unless you're talking, like he said earlier, like Leonard Skinner or Johnny Cash or something like that, then I would agree to it. But yeah, other than that, Subfocus, wow. Yeah, bands, DJs, nice. Music list from Steve sounds good, dude. I feel like we're in the same kind of range, like metal, but with some like dubstep and some like he said, drum and bass kind of like stuff like Pendulum and shit like that. Love that stuff. Also, let's see what else. God, I'm trying to think of other bands that I like. They're kind of. Did you, speaking of which, were you like Metal Sims? Did you ever listen to Crossbreed back in the 90s? Late 90s, early 2000s? They came out, they had one really good album, and then they kind of, it was kind of like, it was metal, but it was like kind of synthy 90s metal, and then they like died out, or broke up, and then they got back together and they made, I think they made one other album which wasn't as good, but it was like 15 years later, and then they broke up again. Audio Mac is a good. Veronica Audio Mac. I use Spotify, honestly. Let's see. Early morning bail handling. Come on. I believe that is everything from. There's a female singer who clubs. Check out Becky Hill. She's so good. I think I hear their songs pop up every now and then. The country song I listen to is E. Love Rudimental. Never heard of Rudimental either. One of these days we'll have to collab on some music, because between Sims and Steve, I feel like we have similar tastes. Okay, let's see if I can do this without throwing everything off. And 8. Oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Now, can I do this without flipping it also? That is the beautiful. What, no way? Yeah, I mean, I don't believe I have. I might have, but I don't think so. I mean, like I said, I might have, I just might not have known it. It's... Like I said, you gotta understand, the last 13 years while I'm at work, I hear country. And then when I get to listen to the radio myself, I listen to HUB, which around here is basically anything from it's a rock station, so it's anything from like Zeppelin to Floyd to trying to think what else. You got Zeppelin, you got Floyd, you got you know, Guns N' Roses, you got all the way to not anything like pre-In Flames, and by that I mean like the heaviness. Like they got a lot of your current kind of what was current in like the 90s and 2000s kind of rock and stuff. A lot of that kind of era of kind of alternative rock and stuff, and like Stained back in the day and shit like that, you know what I mean? And 3 Days Grace and shit like that. I mean, there's other stuff in there too. They kind of cover a pretty wide gamut. But oh, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these damn bales. Yeah, I hear you, cows. Got all these fucking bales so I can feed my cows. You need earbuds, listen to your music. Well, that's why I honestly I pay for Spotify, so I can listen to whatever. Dude. Yeah, well, that's when I grew up, dude. I was born in '86, so you know, 90s for me was kind of late 90s, early 2000s was kind of the heyday for my music, you know, the shit I got immersed in. I mean, I grew up, my parents love like 70s music, so I grew up with that. And then 80s, obviously. What's going on, Eric the Crazy Viking? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying, but... Alright, let's see if I can do this without breaking stuff. I'm confused. I was in the grass. It was green. Now it's brown. I don't know. All right. But we have hay. How you doing, Eric? I'm glad you can make it. But yeah, Steve, I do. Like I said, I pay for Spotify, and I've been making playlists as of late. A lot of which are either a myriad, like a mixture, or I've been listening to. Excuse me. I've been listening to a lot of. I've got like a. I don't want to say not techno channel, but give me 1 second. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so I've got. Why is that in here? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. No, I want this one. All right. So real quick. Oh, speaking of which, guys, have you random playlist? I know, right? Dude, have you ever heard of Future Primitive? They're fucking awesome. Steve, if you like that kind of like synthy, trancey, drum and bass kind of stuff. It's Future Primitive, Future with a PH and Primitive after that. Check them out. They got some really cool shit. And then I got like Zombies Ate My Neighbors by Schoolboy, Cell Dweller, Crystal Method, Pretty Lights, Skrillex, Nero, Pendulum, Infected Mushroom. And that's what I've currently got in there. I mean, I've got a lot of other stuff, but that's like a playlist that I'm kind of building at the moment. But But I mean, just to kind of go through, I've got everything from Muse to Billy Idol to Winger to The Who to Tom McDonald to Opeth is amazing too. I'm assuming Farm Sims, if you're still in here, you should check them out. Mad Child, Masked Wolf, Brandon Hart, fucking Sponge, Metallica, Audio Slave, Styx, Skindred, Billy Squire, Metallica, Porcupine Tree. I got a handful of random shit I found, like Evans Blue and Blue Stolly and Incubus and Pucifer and Syra. Oh, speaking of which, Farm Sims. Nice. Nice Farm Sims, that's good shit. Sims, speaking of which, check out specifically, it's called Syra. It's actually, I will type it into the chat. CYHRA. Sims, that one. Steve, who are you listening to now? And Sims, that band, Syra, they're very In Flames-esque. There's aspects. There's actually one song in there that literally, I swear to God, the riff is off of an In Flames song, but the guitarist who left In Flames went to this band, and it's kind of a collab from a bunch of different people. I'm pretty sure. I think the Future Primitive, yeah, dude. They're really fucking chill. I love them. Um, but the Syra, they're really cool. Where you like Sims, where you like In Flames. And then have you either of you ever heard of Lacuna Coil? Another metal band, but it's a chick singer and like it's kind of like Evanescence but more metal. But yeah, Bliss and Esso, Addicted. Yeah, that's a good one. I got Raw, Rob Zombie, White Zombie, Orgy, Faith No More, Megadeth, Moto Grader, Dope, Typo Negative, Cold, Pantera, shit tons of Pantera because I love Pantera. Fuel, The Union Underground, Soilwork. Soilwork is another amazing band. I can't remember which. Yeah, dude, that shot is awesome. What are you talking about? In game? Yeah, it's a skybox. Look at that skybox. Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But I don't know. There's so many. We'll have to talk outside of stream to both Steve and Sims because I have lists of awesome music that you guys would I'm sure would like where we have similar tastes, and I'm sure there's tons of bands you guys like that I would probably love. So we'll have to do that at some point later. All right, where am I at? Here I am. Give me one more second while I do stuff. Oh shit, look at me watching myself. Alright. I'm glad you like them, Steve. Alright. feel like I don't really want to right this minute, but I feel like I should. I feel like I should like take these and stack them in front of this, so I've got like my straw, my silage, and my hay like all in these spots. I feel like that would be the best way to do it. Alright, we'll do that for a few minutes, see how that goes. It is getting later on, so I probably won't be streaming too much longer. Plus I know like CNS is going and I know some of the other people are going, so I figure I'll make way for them, but we'll go for a little bit longer. We'll see how it goes. Pergamum, I remember my boys getting it to this. But like I said, either way, we'll do some talking and organize some music, because I think that would be cool. But I've never heard of Pergamum. If you're talking, if that is a band. Yeah, of course, dude. No worries. Oh, no, I did not grab it. I thought I grabbed the 2. Nope. Dragon 1 though, screw it. 1 it is. And that is a horrible place for that. Good thing. See, quad steer, man. I'm telling you what. Trying to get that perfect perspective angle so I know what the hell I'm doing. Oop. Music is my happy place, dude. Seriously, Steve, I agree wholeheartedly. Music in FS is my double happy place. Right. Farm Sim is sometimes, depends on the day. I definitely enjoy it, but there's other games I enjoy it as much, if not. It depends, like I said, depends on the day, depends on the mood I'm in. Because some days I like playing this, some days I like flying around in space, some days I like building things, other days I like racing or driving. That's not good. But as for relaxing gameplay, yeah, this is definitely a more relaxing game than some of the other ones I play. And Yeah, buddy. If truck of supplies arriving in 5 minutes, 2 dry day means we shouldn't get bogged. Again. Well, I'm glad things are turning around Farm Sims. I know it was getting pretty rough there for a while. So, I'm glad it is now gotten better. Definitely. I was definitely thinking about you, buddy. And this is the other thing, and I can't for the life of me remember because it's been so long since I've played this on console, or on a controller. But that's one of the things that always bugged me about on controller. Which, granted, unfortunately, you guys can't do now with the side panel, but the fact of being able to, like, if I remember correctly, like, you could look around with the right stick, you could drive with the, you know, the R2 and stuff, but you couldn't, like, be moving and lifting and twisting and all that stuff at the same time because the buttons kind of overlapped. Like, right now, I can be, like, rotating at the same time and lifting and turning and like all fluidly, whereas before with a controller it's like you have to like, you know, like hold down R1 L1 or whatever it was to move the cursor up and down, and it was the left stick, and the left stick's also your steer stick, so if you're doing that you can't be like turning and moving the tractor while you're lifting the arm, because you had to kind of position, then turn and move a little, then position, and then move a little, and then position, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the advantages too that I love about the side panel, and it's a shame that I really think it's bullshit that they took it away from you guys, but I don't know. I am not. But again, that's you know, everyone blames Giants, and it's like it's technically Sony's fault. But you know, they could have argued, oh well, it worked fine in the last one, so why take it away? You know, you should have just left it. That's what they should have done. And it also surprises me that the Xbox doesn't support it, considering Xbox is Microsoft. Microsoft makes computers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Racing is better drunk. Not necessarily. You hit a lot more shit. Definitely. No, I do. Never thought of it that way. But yeah, what are we talking about, Steve? I've been rambling for 5 minutes and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, I do, but I don't know which point you were referring to. Oh, Jesus. You know, I hate to say it, I actually like them being stacked this way other than the other way. I almost feel like I wish I had a round baler that tipped them afterward, or at least the hay bales. That would be nice. I did use a auto load trailer for the straw, which is why that's standing on its head. Just because there was so much of it, but it's like I actually got that hay off the field pretty well, so I'm not too worried. See how she goes. The wheel changes my game so that I'm not doing bales and have a lot of pipes and trailers in my garage. It's branding rules, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Farm Sims. I just personally, that's one of my favorite things in this game is to use loaders, whether it be front loaders, wheel loaders, telehandlers, basically anything that needs me to use the stick to control stuff. I thoroughly enjoy, so I tend to give myself reasons to do that. I like the manual control, and obviously the buttons, so I can do, you know, turn things on, turn things off. but I also love the optimization, which is why I've done like I've changed all the buttons on the side panel, or stacked buttons, so that I can literally use the side panel for between the side panel and the steering wheel for just about every action in game, with the exception of manual attach. And the only reason I left that on the keyboard is because I use Wasad to walk around. But where I don't walk around that often, it's not that big a deal. Alright. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, there we go. Saved it. Let's fix this bail. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? You'll have to forgive me that I'm not talking super much. Ah, dude, nuclear salmon, hell yeah, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. You take care of yourself and have a round of applause. BGA still everyone's basic production. Or do we have another favorite? What do you mean, Sims? I'm just using BGA on this because I've got crap tons of silage. To be completely honest, I haven't even really used any factories, any productions, almost at all. Like, it's kind of stupid actually, considering that was like one of the big things about this game, you know, or one of their big selling points of the game. But to be honest, in my first live stream series, which I only did 2 or 3 of, was the Hot Baileron one. I think I did 3, maybe 4 episodes. Was it that one, or it was either that one or it was the Hot Baileron one that I did on my own non-live stream version. Don't do it. Put it down. I can't for the life of me remember. I made flour and I made bread. That was it. Other than that, and oh, a little too high. Shit, I honestly can't think straight. Other than that and the, like, making silage and the digestate, I have done nothing with factories whatsoever in this game at all. And it's already been out for almost 6 months. So, aw, I hear you, sweetheart. Little sleepy whines. So yeah, I've done nothing with productions. Not because part of it's because I don't play this that often. I literally, the only time I've been playing this really is this map on my live streams. Last week I played an extra like 2 hours afterwards. I could take some loads of silage to the BGA and do some tedding and stuff, you know, get some stuff ready for the cows that I got. And I bought the cows and I bought that food mixer, but that's literally all I've done. Can you do what you're doing now in real life? You mean with a tractor? And like, you mean like me as a person, can I do this in real life? Or are you asking if it's realistic? Because technically I'm spiking silage bales, which I don't think you're supposed to do because they're supposed to be sealed. No tractor, only a skid. That's good enough to move a couple bales of hay. Oh hell yeah, I love skid steers. I've run skid steers, and I've run. The only other thing I've run in my own in real life is a couple small like yard tractors, kind of like, I don't know, we'll say like a 25 horsepower maybe. That we had at the shop that we'd move buckets of steel around in. We'd fill up the bucket, take it out back, dump it, or push a car in with. And I've run a skid steer, and crap. Not a front loader, but a for pallets, forklift. So those are pretty much the only big machines I've ever really run, and they're really not that big. My the owner of the shop I work for just recently leased a JCB articulated telehandler thing, kind of like the one we had in 19. How we had the two of them. They were like articulated, but they were technically telehandlers. They did telescope, you know. He rented one like that I'd like to get to play around with. I've told him so, but I don't know if he's gonna let me play with it. But to be honest, I've never moved bales in my entire life. I don't even live near a farm. Well, there are farms in the area, but what? Okay. But yeah, I've never done bales myself. I probably could though. I mean, I'm good with controls. So maybe I feel like I could. Like I said, I can run a skid steer pretty decently. CVW, right? Alright guys, well, I think what I'm gonna do, I gotta walk the pups, right? But it's getting on, and I've already been going for, I think it's like 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours. What the fuck time is it? I'm coming, sweetheart, hold on. Yeah, I've been going since 7:15, so about 3.5 hours. So I think I'm gonna call it for this stream. We've gotten a bunch done some baling, done some moving around stuff, done a bunch of chatting, walking around. But yeah, so I think I've got hay here to deal with. I'll have to stack that and, you know, get everything situated. I am going to save before I forget so I don't lose everything. But yeah, like I said, I think we're going to call it for the stream, and we'll see how the week goes. And but yeah, thank you all for coming in. You know, it was a great stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. A round of applause for all of my people. And yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys had fun. And it was good seeing you all. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.